Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Too Good to Be True podcast. I am your host, Pascal Mayala. It's been a while that I didn't do a podcast, but it's good to do a podcast with you, all my fans around the world. Thank you very much for following this podcast. If you want to join me on my podcast, listening to my podcast, don't forget to follow me on social media. Uh, I'll put it at the end, and I'll talk about it at the end. If you want to listen to this podcast, listen to Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast. And that being said, let's go.
Dice is on the beat.
Um, Today we are talking about the NFL preseason. The preseason has already started. Week one has just concluded. I just saw the conclusion between my New Orleans Saints and the uh, LA Chargers. A great win for the LA Chargers as a preseason, 27-10. And I cannot say that much about my New Orleans Saints. I know we are in a rebuild. Like I said, we are in a rebuild. So there's nothing expectation for this season. But uh but there was other couple of games that we had to discuss, especially one Shedeur Sanders made his preseason debut. He made his preseason debut um against the Carolina Panther, and great victory win for the Cleveland Brown. Great win for the Cleveland Brown. So I want to share this result with you guys. 30-10. So Shedeur Sanders started. He had 100 uh 14 C 23 to 10, 138 yards. He averages 9.9, had two touchdowns. He got been sacked twice. And his rating is 106.8. So how how can I say this for Shedeur debut? I thought it was solid. Do you think he made mistake? Absolutely. Absolutely. Left and right, he made some mistake. But I will tell you this that he was looking good. He was solid, did not make mistakes. And yes, he proved everybody wrong that he was a first round pick. It's that simple. I've been saying this for a long time that he is a first round pick. And for the people who complaining about, oh, he should have stayed in the fifth round pick, because he's not enough, something like that. I mean, come on now, people. Come on. Shador is a first round pick. It's just like it's just what happened behind the scene is politics. It's about the NFL owners who did not want Shador because of his daddy, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. So I'm glad he proved them wrong. He proved them wrong that that Shador belong to the league. So great win for the Cleveland Browns the first preseason. And I gotta show this, and I forgot to show this. So Nike did something. Um, Nike did something amazing with the Shedeur thing commercial. Actually, a what is it? Like a poster. Nike did something for Shedeur. If I can find it, if I can find it, there it is. There it is, people. Nike dropping this advertisement with Shador only matter of time. So you see that they did a commercial for him. So I got no issue with the Nike doing it, and he did excellent. Next rookie game we're gonna talk about is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. So uh it was also the debut of of uh of uh what is his name? Travis Hunter. So he didn't play that much, but Travis Hunter did not play that much. So we didn't see much of him on the field. But I will tell you this, he looked pretty good. I know in just first game, so he did play a lot of more offense than defense, but phew, I gotta admit that Travis Hunter will be a big problem in the league. Sorry if I'm bugging, please. Sorry if I'm bugging. Uh, I should show the result. My bad. My apology. I will show the result. Uh, 31-25, and he didn't play that much. I know he's not on the list, but he didn't play that much. But he has some promising, like I said. So Travis Hunter, uh, I think he will play more on the on week on week 2 on the preseason. So that's I think that I think that he will play more. Another game we want to talk about it is the Titans versus the Buccaneers. So great victory for the Buccaneer, 29-7. And Cam Ward has played. We gotta admit that he has played. He has played. So he had 8 of 10, 4 throws, 67 yards, uh, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 0 sack. So to me, uh, it is to me Cam Ward. It's just one game, so I don't really view this. I'll be honest with you, but I don't view this, but it's just one game. So so to me, the I'm just gonna put it back. My bad. Sorry, my apologize. I want to say this that Cam Ward pretty solid. He didn't have a lot of touchdown, but it's a preseason. So the preseason for people who don't understand, I try to say preseason. What is preseason, Pascal Mayara? So preseason is just a preparation for the season that was coming a couple of weeks for the new roster to adapt, and also the roster to increase to like what 64 to 53 or 52, my bad. So that they were trying to test the rookies, they're trying to test the unrestricted free agency, the undrafted, if they'll make it the team or not. So that's the preseason. So don't worry about that. uh, it just that the preseason. It's not really the regular season for the people who are casual fan of the football fan. So they're casual fan. Moving on from that, I am going to talk about a topic that it is talking about a lot on social media, and this particular uh uh former athlete, he was a baseball player, Davis Justice. If you don't know who's Davis Justice, who he is, he's a former he's a former baseball player, and he married to I'll show you the picture. He used to marry the Halle Berry during his career, and he has a lot of comments to say about their relationship. Um, about the relationship with Halle Berry. I want you guys to listen to this what he's got to say about the relationship. So I want to put it louder. I'm gonna put it, and I want you guys to, and the ladies, and I know ladies follow me too. I want you ladies to comment on the video about this. So let's play.
It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. I remember Hallie saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean,
Traditional.
And then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we started having issues. It really wasn't.
So you heard what he said on the All the Smoke podcast, and when I tell you this, that social media got exploded about his comment. I mean, my God, social media exploded. That's why I don't uh talk about relationship, because I'm single. So I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship. Actually, I was in a relationship twice, but I pretty much we ended it quickly. But it's not about me. It's not about David Justice Jr. David Justice. So social media went berserk on this comment. I mean, when I say this, that people disagree. I mean, it's like a divided between man and female. So so this been like a mixed reaction between male female how a relationship should be. Look, I mean, up and down, up and down. I mean, the social media is crazy. And my take is this: a woman. I always say this because I'm a believer in God, and I'm a believer in marriage. Uh, in a relationship, we always say that the woman is the foundation of the house. Everybody think about the man, but the woman is pretty much the foundation of the house because if you don't have a foundation, you pretty much lost. And I understand what David Justice saying, and I totally agree with him. A woman should cook, clean the house because it's the foundation that the woman should make authority of the clean, the authority of the house. Everything has to be cool. Because if you don't have a woman in the house doesn't clean, cook, what? Why I have to come home as a husband? You know what I'm saying? But also, I understand the Halle Berry thing because she is a name, a bigger name in Hollywood. Well, I think she is still in Hollywood, but I think she is. But I understand because when you have a celebrity actress like her, I think she doesn't have the time. And David Justice mind because you gotta remember it's a period. It was a different time, so it's not. It was a different time. It's like women when they get married, they had to clean the house, cook everything, take care of the husband, take care of the kid, and so on and so forth. So I understand that part, and I don't blame him because if you look at Halle Berry's history on marriage and divorce, I mean it's not that good. It's not that good at all. So I want to share it with you the relationship between her marriage and divorce. So I'm gonna look at it. Okay, there it is. You see this, people? This is Halle Berry. I'll put myself down here a little bit. Halle Berry. Uh, a spouse is married, divorced. So let's start with David Justice. David Justice. They married in '93. They divorced in '97. Then he had another relationship with Eric Bennett. Married in 2001, divorced in 2005. Oliver Martinez, married in 2013, divorced in 2016. Not that long. She not she she hasn't lasted long in marriage. And you know what? And you know what they say that the biggest wedding is the shortest marriage, and that's what we get an example. And I mean, and I feel on social media that she's not wife material. And I don't know her personally. I don't know Halle Berry personally. I know her as an actress, one of my favorite actors of all time. This beautiful biracial, and I heard that she's not black, dude. She's biracial. You're biracial. You're biracial. Okay, you're born on biracial. You die as a biracial. So don't. I hate when black people say that. Oh, she's black. No, she's biracial. Okay, when your mommy or daddy is white or your mommy and daddy is black, it create biracial. So she's biracial. Now, when it comes to Halle Berry, let me say this: Halle Berry, I think she could be a good mom. I know she had two kids, but also she's not really wife material. And I can't believe I'm trying to say this because that's not my lane. That's not my lane on my podcast. But she's not wife material. If she was, even though she got two kids, um, she's not really a wife material, in my opinion. But but let me hear you guys in the comment on my comment on the video if you think that Halle Berry she is wife material or not, or David Justice is right or he's wrong or he's wrong. So I want to know about that in my opinion. Other news we want to talk about is still the NFL preseason. Um, we've seen a lot of things going on, but particularly this one, Geno Smith's flip the bird on a Seattle Seahawks. I want to say supersonic Seattle Seahawks fan. So we want to read this article on Bleacher Report. Everything is gonna be on Bleacher Report. So let's read this together. So Las Vegas Raider head coach Pete Carroll doesn't have a problem with veteran quarterback Geno Smith's viral reaction to a fan sent with a not so nice message before Thursday preseason game against the Seattle Seahawks. When asked about Smith's gesture to the fan holding the sign, Carroll responded to reporters, "Did you see what the sign said? That fan read biggest, bigger bust. Gino and or Jamarcus Russell." And Smith responded, "I kind." So yeah, yeah, and we're not gonna read it all, but we all know the situation, his story. Um, I mean, come on. I know the fan can do whatever they want, but have a common respect. I know Geno Smith have how do you say this? Geno Smith has uh, redeem himself in his career. But come on now, you know very well that that Geno Smith has redeemed himself. So I understand you could call him a bust, but come on now. I don't think it is fair for him. So so that's just stupid, in my opinion. Now moving on, let's talk about baseball a little bit. And we got if you are a Seattle Mariner fan, uh I would say I will give you the good news for if you are Seattle's a Mariners fan. So Ichiro Suzuki was inducted this year in the Hall of Fame, and the news for next year he will get his statue outside um the what was it the field. So we're gonna read this article on Bleacher Report. Well, Bleacher Report. So I want to share it. Are you a Seattle Mariner fan? Uh, I want to share it for you. What has been said. So Ichiro to be honored with statue at Mariner Stadium in 2026 after jersey retirement. So after having his name inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame this year, Ichiro Suzuki will receive another honor next year. The Seattle Mariners announced on Saturday that the franchise legend will receive a statue outside T-Mobile Park in the Seattle 2026. Suzuki started his MLB career with the Mariners in 2001 and played in Seattle until 2012. After his stint with the New York Yankees and Miami Marlins, he closed out his career with the Mariners in 2019. While wearing the Mariner uniform, he earned 10 All-Star nod, AL Rookie of the Year, AL MVP, 10 Gold Glove Award, 3 Silver Slugger Award, was the AL Battle Champ twice. He also recorded 262 hits in 2004, the most single season in MLB history. While Seattle didn't find much postseason success during Suzuki's stint, he established himself as one of the best hitters the game has ever seen while playing for the Mariners. Suzuki already has his number retired by the Mariners and is in the team Hall of Fame, so it's only fitting that he has a statue outside the stadium. So once again, congratulations to Ichiro Suzuki, well deserved. And and what a hell of a career that he had. Whew. One more topic we want to talk about. Uh, and it's about my New Orleans Saints. Yes, it's about my New Orleans Saints. If you're not Saints fans, you don't understand. So yes, we had lost the to uh um to a to the LA Chargers. But I said this: we are in a rebuild. I said it on my mind that once that that Derek Carr left, once that Dennis Allen left, uh, it is time to rebuild. And I don't think, in my opinion, Shug, Tyler Shug is the guy. I'll be honest with you. Um, and the reason why I say this because uh, it's been a long time that after when Drew Brees left and Sean Payton left, that they needed to rebuild. And after Drew Brees' career, because of once they left, you knew the New Orleans Saints were in trouble, and I mean real trouble. Trouble. So for that, I know Kellen Moore is just a rookie coach, and I think he's going to do decent. Maybe not going to the playoff, but I think for my New Orleans Saints, we're just fine. Let's see Tyler Shug. Actually, we saw Tyler Shug. He wasn't that bad. One touchdown and one interception, but there's promising with him. There is promising with him. So I pretty much worry because we don't have a real franchise quarterback. So that's all I gotta say for my New Orleans Saints. So that's all I gotta say. Uh, I wanted to talk about another topic that Bleacher Report has has uh, did a list of the greatest rivalry in in, in the greatest rivalry since the 2015. And when I saw the list, uh, and when I saw the list, I'm pretty baffled. But at the same time, we gonna talk about we're gonna a little bit discuss this and have my opinion. So I want to share it with you. It's still on Bleacher Report. You can see you can watch it. So let's look at it at the uh uh as the top 10 greatest rivalry. So So let's look at this. So we saw. So this is what it says: ranking Candy Clark injuries and the top best rival in sports since 2015, according to Bleacher Report. So let's look at the honorable mention. Honorable mention is is Ohio State versus Michigan, college football, Liverpool versus Manchester City, Premier League, Washington Capitals versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, NHL, USA versus Canada women's soccer, Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen versus Joe Burrow. I mean, why two guys? That's what I don't understand. So number 10, the Dallas Cowboys with the Eagles. No problem at all. No problem at all. Serena with the Naomi Osaka. Mm, I will think about it. UConn versus South Carolina women basketball. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. The New York Yankees with the Houston Astros. Oh, I understand why they put the Yankees versus the Astros. Yes, for the cheating in 2017. So I understand that part. Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton. I'm not a Formula One fan, but if anybody's a Formula One fan, comment on my video if you think that um, Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton is a rivalry. All you Formula One who love car fans, can you tell me on the comment if you think that those two guys are rivalries? Next, number 5, Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. Yeah, yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's number 5. Alabama versus Georgia. Yes, absolutely. That's a rivalry. That's a rivalry. That's a rivalry. Kenny Clark versus Angel Reese. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah, yeah. No comment about that. Golden State Warriors versus Cleveland Cavaliers. I would say yes, only because if you remove Kevin Durant, if you remove Kevin Durant from the Golden State, yes, that's a rivalry. I would say, let me just change my answer. I think it's 50-50. The reason why I say 50-50, 50-50, the first half is 50-50 because that was the start of the rivalry. And the other 50 is that Kevin Durant ruined it, has ruined it for this rivalry. So I'm 50-50. The number one, Lionel Messi with the Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm not a soccer fan, but yes, yes. Now I look at the top 10 rivalry that I mentioned. The one I doubted if Serena Williams versus Naomi Osaka. I will remove. I will remove that rivalry because you know it's not really a rivalry. I don't think that's a rivalry to me. So I removed that. UConn versus South Carolina. Oh yes, yes. You can say that yes. You can say no, but I think it is in the rivalry. If I have to remove one rivalry, yes, if Serena was this versus Naomi Osaka, and if you're not a Formula One fan, you can take away Max versus Lewis Hamilton. In my opinion, I can put an NHL team. I'll put Washington Capitals with Pittsburgh Penguin, and I'll have Ohio State versus Michigan. College football. Yes, that's a rivalry. So so that's all I gotta say about this rivalry. Uh, comment on the video of what is the greatest rivalry of in sports since the 2015? So can you comment on my video, please? If you have your top 10 rivalry in sport since the 2015. So that's all we gotta talk about today. Make sure to follow me on social media at Pascal Mayala underscore Pascal Mayala Pascal underscore Mayala underscore 15 on X on Instagram. Same thing with Thread. Follow me on Pascal Mayala on Facebook at Pascal Belly, which is PMM, on my X formerly Twitter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notify, leave your comment on my YouTube channel, and don't forget to listen to this video on my podcast